Happy Easter Monday, everyone. Wow. What a beautiful day.
I want to go to that exhibition.
Oh, yes. Right, we all need to get dressed. We got a lot to get done this morning. So we've just packed up the suitcases, got all the gear, and we're heading out. We're thinking we're going to go look at the plane exhibition that's just across the road. That was pretty cool. So we're going to make our way down there. Oh, wow, the end room has a corner view as well. This is the room next to us. That also has a corner view. That is so cool. We thought our view was cool, but I bet that 6 to 8 has an even better view. Got the suitcases and heading down to the lifts. Looks like a lot of room cleaning is happening this morning. There's the lifts. All right, let's rock and roll. Wow, there's like 500 of us. Wow, there's so many Cara, Alex, and Paris's. Oh, gee. There's the originals. So that's where the buffet breakfast would have been this morning. We decided to do a sleep-in instead. We love a little bit of a sleep-in. When you come outside, it's a gorgeous day today. Everyone forecast that Easter was going to be horrific. Ready? Ready to go, Paris? Just pulled the car up. So we've gone and parked the car in the airport car park again because that multi-pass lasts for 24 hours. So we put the suitcases in the car, brought the car back around, and then we're going to walk back to the through the ATURA to this exhibition. So we just cut through the airport, back out the sliding doors. ATURA is on the left. Vickers Vimy is what it was called. Today's Easter Monday. We've got family celebrations tonight that we'll go to as well once we leave the airport. So it's going to be a fun day.
Threw this paper down on the table and he opened it up and there was the big letters in front. The Australian Commonwealth Government had offered a prize of £10,000 for the first machine to fly from England to Australia. Well, you can imagine how we felt and what we looked like when that came along. So anyhow, I caught the train out to Weybridge, went out there to the Vickers, and the Vickers were there, took us into the main office there and chatted with us and called us all the damn fools under the sun. Thought it was ridiculous. The 4 of you boys have done all you've got to do. Now you're going to throw your lives trying to fly to Australia. And Mr. Pearson, the designer of the Vimy, said, look, I'll take you along to the hangar and I'll let you have a look at that spare machine we had there for Alcock and Brown and see what you think of it. Well, we went along with him to have a look at this machine and we didn't realise that it was any good at all. It was a new machine at its time, designed and built for the bombing of Germany.
So it looks like we can look at the plane from up there.
Its removal from display prompted plans to return it to Adelaide, where a purpose-built memorial building was constructed at Adelaide Airport opening in April 1958. Since 1998, Adelaide Airport has been responsible for the ongoing care and conservation of the Vimy. 100 years after the 1919 flight, the South Australian and Commonwealth governments, along with the Adelaide Airport, announced joint funding to move the Vimy into a new exhibition space within the main terminal building. Just as the Vimy left an enduring mark on the history of aviation, some of those who turned out to welcome the crew left their own mark on the aircraft. As part of recent conservation work on the Vimy by ArtLab, many of the names of well-wishers who signed their names on the Vimy have been recorded, including perhaps the earliest surviving name, Maud from Vickers, who may have been one of the women who worked at the Vickers factory to replace the Vimy's fabric before the flight began. The figure of Sir Ross Smith stands on a semi-globe, one foot resting in Europe and the other in Australia, symbolising the scope of the famous flight.
It's really interesting to learn about the history of this great aircraft. Pretty cool.
A statue of Sir Ross Smith was unveiled in person.
This is the journey that the plane took. There's some long stretches in there. Amazing. In that aircraft. In that aircraft. So we just went and looked at the exhibition. That was pretty cool. We're now gonna head back, collect the car from the terminal, and then we will be heading home. I think that might have been the end of our ATURA stay. So we had a really good time at the ATURA Hotel. Pros and cons. Pros, very close to the airport. Easy access to the car park, the multi-day car park pass. That was great if you're out and about looking for tourist attractions, etc.
$37.
$37, pretty good. Second pro, they had a pool table down in the bar, so that was very entertaining, added a bit of excitement to the night. Pro number 3, the size of the rooms are really good and the views of the city and runway were next level. Not sure if you were on the other side of the building what the views would look like, but we were fortunate enough to get a city and runway view, and that was pretty fantastic. Cons, it is a quite simplistic hotel. It's a very industrial vibe, but if you're not going there looking for glamour, then it is absolutely fine. We would stay there again if we needed. Second con, there was no pool or spa facilities, but if you're just there for an airplane trip, there is really no need for that. Con 3, there was also no business centre, which is surprising since it is a bit of a airport hotel. A lot of people are travelling for work and business, so I think a business centre would be a good addition. Hotel still looked really new and clean. It was cleaned well. We had a great stay, and if we needed to stay at the airport hotel, we would definitely stay there again. Thanks guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the roundabout.